Hey, how we doing today? I've been getting a lot of questions basically about how to start up a business and what business to start and why should I start a business. Now, first, let me say this is for people who are already in business, already making money, and maybe you have a side hustle. Maybe you're making websites on the side, or you're doing eBay on the side, or you're a day trader, whatever. Whatever your side job is, my advice to you is get some kind of incorporation, get your business incorporated some way. And, even if it's a sole proprietorship, which I'm totally against, but get some type of LLC, get some type of articles of incorporation. I recommend you getting a C-type corporation. I'm going to tell you why. You get so many more tax benefits. You get so many more write-offs, and you're protected. If you're doing like a video production or something, you get a big $10,000 job. What a lot of people do is they get a check made out to them. So you're going to pay $10,000 taxes on that. Maybe not this year, maybe not next year, but eventually the government is going to audit you, and you are going to get caught up with that. But with a corporation, you have expenses. Let's say you had 3 camera guys, you had to pay $500 each. Let's say you had to rent a camera, you had to rent a jib, you had to pay an editor, you had to, rent out a venue. You really didn't make $10,000, you really made $2,000. So it's a lot easier for a business to do that. And even if, you're making one website every month or one every 6 months, you still want to establish a business. Because like an individual, a business can actually improve credit. And this also goes to my people that file bankruptcy or have terrible credit. A corporation has an EIN number. That EIN number is like a social security number for a business where you could build on that. What I did was when I was about 18, I started out I got a Home Depot business account. I got about $100. Kept, getting a couple of things, paying it off. I was doing rehabbing back then too, so that helped out. Every 6 months I would reapply. It went from 100 to 500, then to 2,000, then to 5,000. So, it's actually building my business credit and helping out. So when I actually went to Chase with my business plan, the other thing I did was I started out doing computer shows and flea markets, things like that. And after every flea market, I would deposit the money into my business account. I had a separate business account. It was Bruce Corp Computers. I would deposit everything into Bruce Corp Computers, and I was showing, every week I was putting $1,500 to $2,000 into this account. So I was able to show them, at the end of the year, and the week would go by, and I would spend most of that money buying more materials. It was pretty much the same $1,000, believe it or not. I might net $200 or $300, but to the bank, the way they saw it was, every week I'm putting in $1,000 to $2,000. So they're thinking, okay, well this guy's got, $50,000, $100,000. So when I went to get a loan at 19, I got over $20,000 in my corporation's name totally, not in my name at all. So your little side hustle can really pay off. You just have to make it legit, and you will have to pay taxes on it. But in the long run, it'll help you, and you're protected. Because if, a computer caught on fire or something and burned down somebody's computer store or their house, they could sue me and take everything. But they can only sue my corporation. They couldn't come after me. So it's really important. And the other thing is, time, too, is what goes into a lot of these loans. So the longer you've been in business, the better. Because as we know, 90% of businesses fail in the first year. So even though you're doing maybe 1 or 2 shoots a year, you're still showing these people, hey, I've been around for 5 years. Already there, you're going to qualify, because most businesses that do fail in the first 3 years. So, even if you don't do any business this year, start your corporation and try to do something. Try to do some write-offs. Try to file something. Always file your taxes. Always pay your taxes. Because in the long run, you'll make more money. And there's so many write-offs and loopholes. That's how Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is a billionaire. His secretary actually paid more than he does in taxes. because there's so many ways to get out of it. So like I said, and a corporation is more expensive. And a lot of people will say, well, maybe we want an LLC to start out with. I recommend a corporation because it's got a lot of added benefits. So, hey, I hope you learned something today. And subscribe, ask questions. If I said anything wrong, correct me, let me know. I know it's different in every state. So, yeah, take it easy.